Welcome to our journey through the life and teachings of Confucius. In a world where fear, lack of motivation, and inspiration often hold us back, Confucius stands as a beacon of wisdom. His teachings from the fragmented states of China during his time have had a far-reaching impact on civilization, guiding us through our darkest times and inspiring us to reach our full potential. This exploration promises to be a fascinating one, taking us back to the era of Confucius, the Unveiled. So sit back, relax, and join us as we delve into the wisdom of this great sage who can help us conquer our fears, fuel our motivation, and ignite our inspiration. Ever wondered about the mind that shaped Eastern philosophy for centuries? You may already know Confucius, the revered ancient scholar originally from the Lu state in China. His profound teachings transformed the thought processes and societal structures of the East, and his wisdom continues to hold sway in our contemporary world. Confucius is not simply a figure from history, but a torchbearer of moral uprightness and intellectual brilliance. As we delve deeper into the life of this influential philosopher, let's journey back to his humble beginnings in the Lu state of ancient China. Born in 551 BC, Confucius's early life in the Lu state set the stage for his philosophical journey. Despite the hardships and poverty that marred his initial years, he demonstrated an unwavering thirst for knowledge. He nurtured a deep love for history, poetry, and rituals from an early age, driven not just to accumulate facts but to comprehend the core of human nature and morality. One of his well-known proverbs, "Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous," showcases his immense wisdom. This counsel, as relevant today as it was during his time, echoes in various life domains, ranging from personal choices to professional decisions and extending to the business arena. When Confucius cautions about learning without thought, he is discouraging rote learning that lacks understanding or the application of critical thinking. For instance, in a business context, merely replicating the strategies of prosperous companies without customizing them to suit one's unique circumstances makes the learning pointless. Conversely, thought without learning is perilous, warns against forming decisions or judgments without a strong knowledge foundation. This could be as personal as making life choices without adequate understanding, or, in a business sense, making decisions without a comprehensive grasp of market dynamics or industry knowledge. Confucius's life philosophy, "It does not matter how slowly you go as long as you do not stop," beautifully captures the essence of persistence and progress, irrespective of speed. This message strikes a chord in our fast-paced modern world, promoting patience and underscoring that achieving greatness is a marathon, not a sprint. Confucius existed during a time of political instability and moral decline, the spring and autumn period. He championed the restoration of traditional values and had steadfast belief in the power of a society's moral core and the individual's obligation to preserve it. The societal upheaval in which he was immersed profoundly influenced his philosophical ideas, which eventually morphed into what we now refer to as Confucianism. Therefore, Confucius's formative years acted as a crucible, shaping him into one of the most influential philosophers. As Confucius transitioned into adulthood, his ideologies began to form, shaped by the spectrum of jobs he held and the diverse life experiences he encountered. These ranged from managing a stable to being a district officer, each role adding depth to his understanding of societal dynamics and human behaviors. Challenges that seemed intimidating at first, into enlightening markers that propelled his personal growth. His personal realm, involving marriage and fatherhood, though fraught with difficulties at times, granted him valuable insights into familial relationships. These experiences began to sculpt his philosophy, underscoring the significance of education as a tool for self-enhancement and societal harmony. Confucius was marked as an innovative philosopher, largely due his unswerving dedication to lifelong learning and teaching. In a society that frequently dismisses failure, his life serves as a strong testament to his belief: our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. This ideology underscores the true courage in bouncing back stronger after each hurdle, fostering resilience and honesty. The seeds sown during his formative years had reached maturity, ready to blossom into wisdom. having weathered multiple trials and tribulations. Now let's delve deeper into how these teachings can be utilized in our personal lives and business scenarios. Confucius's teachings, now known as Confucianism, have stood the test of time. They have been passed down through generations and are deeply ingrained in the social fabric of many Eastern cultures, particularly China. Let's take a moment to reflect on this thought-provoking quote by Confucius. "He who knows all the answers has not been asked all the questions." The essence of this quote lies in recognizing that knowledge is limitless. It implies that real wisdom is understanding that one cannot know everything, and there's always room for learning, discovery, and new viewpoints. For instance, a scientist might think they understand everything about a certain phenomenon, but a new question or perspective might completely change that understanding. This quote is highly relevant in our fast-paced world, where innovation and flexibility key. It encourages us to remain humble and curious, always seeking new knowledge and perspectives. Now let's explore the fundamental principles of Confucian philosophy: respect for elders, the importance of education, and the emphasis on social harmony. Continue as per the original text. Confucius's groundbreaking ideas continue to resonate with millions of people, including the understanding that we don't have all the answers, and that we should continually strive to question, to evolve. His philosophy, deeply anchored in understanding and empathy, continues to guide us in our quest for a better world. Confucius may have departed this world in 479 BC, but his teachings persist and remain relevant. His profound wisdom, encapsulated in poignant quotes such as, "The man moves a mountain begins by carrying away small stones," still reverberates across the globe. The profound influence of his teachings, meticulously maintained in the Analects, is heavily ingrained in societal norms across China, Japan, and Korea, cultivating a deep culture of learning and respect for authority. Confucianism's reach extends far beyond the East. It's permeated Western thought, visible in common phrases like, "Rome wasn't built a day." His insights on ethics, politics, and human rights reverberate within Western philosophies, underlining the universal applicability of his wisdom. Confucius's enduring legacy, a testament to the tenacity, consistent effort, and incremental actions that can monumentally shape our world, continues to influence our personal, work, and business situations. Stay tuned as we explore the depths of his teachings, their significant influence on society's cultural, social, and political landscapes, and the pervasive impact of Confucianism. From humble origins to an enduring legacy, the life of Confucius is a narrative of wisdom and tenacity. His ascent from anonymity to a position of influence as a philosopher serves as a beacon for individuals and corporations alike, motivating them to aim for success in the face of adversity. His ideologies, known as Confucian philosophy, stress personal and governmental morality, the authenticity of social relationships, justice, and truthfulness. These ideologies can serve as a guiding us in our personal lives, our work ethics, and business operations. The continued influence of Confucius and his teachings in shaping values and behaviors in Eastern cultures stands as proof of their applicability in the contemporary world. Confucius once said, "Learning without thought is labor lost. Thought without learning is perilous." This wisdom emphasizes the symbiotic relationship between learning and thinking in Confucius's philosophy. The philosopher firmly believed that knowledge without the ability to reflect was pointless, while thinking without a strong foundation of knowledge was dangerous. When viewed through the lens of the modern education system, it becomes clear that this wisdom is more relevant than ever. In an age flooded with information, it's easy for us to fall into the habit of merely absorbing facts. However, as Confucius warns, learning without thinking is wasted effort. This suggests that our educational approaches should prioritize comprehension and critical thinking over simple rote learning. When we apply this wisdom to our daily lives, we understand that real learning involves meaningful engagement with the subject matter. Whether it's diving into a book or working diligently on a project, true learning involves absorbing, analyzing, and applying the knowledge we gain. Moving on to another insightful quote. "The will to win, the desire for success, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door personal growth." This quote embodies the spirit of personal and professional growth. The will to win encompasses not only traditional victory, but also overcoming personal challenges, fears, and hurdles. In business, this could mean outperforming competitors, leading innovations, and achieving unprecedented success. The desire for success drives us to strive for excellence, push boundaries, and chase our dreams, even in the face of obstacles. This could be the spark that transforms a fledgling business into a thriving enterprise. The urge to tap into your full potential involves self-discovery and self-improvement. It's about maximizing our talents, gifts, and abilities in all areas of life, be it professional, personal, or anything else. In a professional setting, this might mean taking on new roles, committing to continuous learning, improving efficiency, and making a positive contribution to the team. As we conclude our journey through Confucius's life, teachings, and legacy, let's keep this wisdom close to our hearts. Let's commit to learning with thought, thinking with knowledge, growing personally, and striving for personal excellence, treasuring the timeless wisdom of Confucius. As we journey down our individual roads, we keep in mind the insightful words of Confucius: the will to win, the desire to succeed, the urge to reach your full potential. These are the keys that will unlock the door to personal excellence. This shines a light on the importance of self-improvement in Confucius's teachings. We fuel our inner ambitions to succeed, continuously push our boundaries, and never halt our quest for knowledge. The time is now to transcend the ordinary and strive for the extraordinary in all our endeavors. We commit to harnessing our full potential, not solely for our personal milestones, but for the betterment of our communities and the entire world. With our eyes fixed on, we grasp onto Confucius's wisdom. Now is our opportunity to unlock our potential, and in doing so, catalyze transformations, not just within us, but in the world we live in. We'll dig deeper into the importance of self-improvement as proposed Confucius, see it as a never-ending journey, and examine its relevance in the modern era.